Good morning, everyone. This is Nousheen Mukhtar, and you are watching me live once again in Stylfemina Talks. This is different from all the other shows you've been watching throughout different weeks. Stylfemina Talks has been designed to make sure that all those women entrepreneurs who are featured and brought forward by Stylefemina as a magazine and as a community are able to connect with you and are able to share about themselves and about their journey with you. Today in the show, we have none other than wonderful Anul Mundra. She is the founder of Indian Expats in Dubai. Indian Expats in Dubai is a very large community of Indian expats, of course, living in Dubai, but a lot of people from other Emirates and also from India are a part of it. So, before I say anything else about community building, about business, about entrepreneurship, let's have Anul explaining more about herself and introducing herself to you. Hello, Anul, how are you?
Hi, Nousheen. I'm good. And thank you for such a beautiful introduction. Guys, yeah, this is Anul Mundra. I run Indian Expats in Dubai. As she rightly said, we are the largest Indian community business platform. We are here to develop the community. We are still in the developing stage, and we have come a long way. But I think we have a lot more to do. But as a community. I think what is is the major part is where we are involved is the advertising, marketing, and event management. Um, Also keeping the community together and still making it very productive space and engaging, interesting, and all of that. So yeah.
Thank you for joining us, Anul. It's lovely to have you. We will start with your journey because we want to know what was behind your idea, why you decided to launch Indian Expats in Dubai. So share the story with us.
So basically, I'm an engineer turned into banker, and that's a old story now. I have 12 years of extensive corporate experience. I always, when I was here, so I was expat myself, and I used to feel lost. There is so much information, you want, and you want to be connected to the people, but still everyone is busy in their own lives. And I thought, okay, why not have a community platform which could also help each other, plus, so it was an evolving process rather. So first the concept was to bring people together, to help each other, to socialize. And when that started happening, I was thinking, how can we make that better? And that's how we introduced a lot of methods like advertising, marketing, event management. We want to engage the people, we want to keep them proactive with us, and we want to be like any expat coming to Dubai knows that where they can get all the help from, and that's Indian Expats in Dubai for us.
You have said two keywords, community and health. So yes, when it comes to an expat's life, it becomes difficult at times if you're not connected anywhere and you're just here to work and live your life, like go to work, go back home, and then go back to work, and then go back home again. And all you can do is maybe have a couple of friends from your workplace and talk to your family from some app. And that's not life, really. You need to have something more than that. So, being a part of community gives us a place to be ourselves. It allows us to connect with like minded people and, of course, to find a special place for ourselves and have a larger group of friends other than work friends, right? So,
Of
so
course.
when you were founding Indian Expats in Dubai initially, was it a motive from your side to make sure that all those Indian expats who are living in Dubai have somewhere to belong to, some people to rely on, somewhere to connect with?
Of course, yes. That was always the initial motive, to bring in together under one umbrella and to make sure, they know that if they need any help or support, we are right there. Having said that, the idea was also to put a structure to it because there are a lot of Facebook, WhatsApp groups around, and we didn't want it to be just another random community. We wanted to make it very, very, very meaningful and very structurized. So that was also my major focus, apart from the initial motto of helping and supporting each other.
So, what is the structure that IED is following? Can you elaborate on that, please?
So today, if anyone joins Indian Expats in Dubai, there are multiple activities, events, multiple engagements that are happening, and everybody is able to find their own area of interest. And the idea was such that primarily, number one, if you're a business owner, then we are here to help you reach masses. So probably we are here to make sure that your business gets the right voice, and you as a brand, people know you. So that was the initial agenda. And apart from that, we understand that not everyone is into business. So the second part of it was where we wanted people to still be engaged. So that's where things like events and um, meetups and lot of online contest, lot of these things also happen. Then we also get into the fact of tying up with bigger brands. Now today, I may be a normal housewife and I'm ordering groceries from home, but I need a discount. So how does Indian Expats in Dubai help you? So we have tied up with so many brands to get a discount, especially for Indian Expats in Dubai members. So these are also, like, there are many more to go, but this is one of a key example of how
Yeah.
it's still helping a mass, a general person, plus a business
Hmm.
owner as well. Yeah.
I like that. Seriously, you've got it covered for everybody. Like, what I see from activities at Indian Expats in Dubai is you can find so many promos, like from groceries to apparel to lifestyle to fitness. And then they are connected. Like, Anul has done a great job in making sure that there are so many experts inside the community that you will get let's say, privilege of being a community member and approaching someone who can offer you healthcare facilities, who can offer you consultation, who can offer you lifestyle consultation, somebody who can help you in staying fit, somebody who can do your hair, somebody who can take care of your makeup, somebody who can offer you awesome events, somebody who is amazing enough to give you a hand as a friend, and someone who is just your neighbor. You might not have connected with them had you not been a part of Indian Expats in Dubai. So this is a platform for literally everybody. Now, my question: how open is the platform, Anu, for people who are not from India? I'm not from India.
So see, you're not from India, but still, we have a work relationship. We are good friends as well. So what I'm trying to highlight here is we are Indian expats in Dubai. Our initial objective is to help Indians to connect each other, find each other. But we are not close-minded people. We are open to all the nationalities. We respect all the people. And someday we might become expats in Dubai, where we are catering to everybody and anybody. So because when I was new, I was able to relate myself more with Indians, like how we are able to with our own nationality guys. I did that too. But then in this journey, I found so many non-Indians, and they're still some way part of it, in some or the other form, whichever makes sense. Um, because the idea is to take. We are in a global place. I mean, we are at a global platform.
Yes, it's
So
very
we
international. Very true.
exactly.
Yeah.
So the motto today is still to support Indians, but very very open for everybody else as well.
That is a great part. And the best thing is that you don't need to do much to become a part of community, isn't it, Anu?
Yeah, yeah,
So
totally.
what are the ways? What are the ways in which we can join Indian expats in Dubai? Let's our audience understand how they can capitalize on the community and become a part of it.
Sure. So basically, currently we are very much everywhere on all the digital media channels. So they can join us right from Facebook, Instagram, WhatsApp, Telegram, LinkedIn, YouTube, Twitter. So they can find us anywhere basically. The more proactive way, the more better way of knowing how things are happening and catching up are also through Facebook, Instagram, and WhatsApp, which is more easily usable by people, because then LinkedIn and Twitter kinds of get filtered information, because not every business is relevant for LinkedIn or Twitter for that, and not every event that we do is relevant there. LinkedIn is where we want, we are, super duper professionally connected and we are out there. So right now we are on LinkedIn itself. So obviously people need to follow us on LinkedIn also. And, but yes, we are pretty much everywhere. So they can just join these Facebook groups. They can follow
Yeah.
us on Instagram. Me and my team is very, very proactive. We are very, very easily hands-on available. Our mobile numbers are everywhere. People could just reach out to us, and we can get them added on the platform if they're not able to add themselves. I really believe the more the merrier, and that's what the concept of the platform is also. So yeah, requesting everybody to join in.
Amazing. That is lovely. So, Anul, as you know, majority of the people who are on my platform and are in some way connected to us are either in business, are either senior executives or entrepreneurs or investors. So, coming to the point, why an entrepreneur needs community. What do you think about that? And how you have ensured that people in business are able to make, let me say, great benefits through Indian expats in Dubai?
Thank you for the question, Nousheen. A very interesting one. My personal favorite as well. See, like I said, we are very, it is a business platform in the end, right? So that's the fact of the matter. And I'm very happy and proud to say that we have supported 500 plus businesses in the last 2.5 years itself alone. So first, I'd like to thank my team as well for being so, on top of it all the time. Um, an entrepreneur can, we what we do is we do a study with them. We understand their businesses, we understand the analysis, we see how and where they need our help. We become their PR and marketing team for Indian expats in Dubai, and we make sure their brand voice reaches the masses, so reaches to everybody on the platform. So today, for example, we have 57,000 members on Facebook, 80,000 plus followers on Instagram, 30,000 people on WhatsApp, and so on for other channels. And they are able to reach to these people through our marketing methods. So that's why we are very heavy on advertising and marketing. We have our own tips and tricks and techniques of how they can reach to these people. And we are very, 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 very excited for every project. We get into detail, we make sure we understand the client's concern and explain them our methods, come to an agreement, and take up that marketing project. So that's how the entrepreneurs can be benefited.
It's more like business development.
Yes, yes.
Seriously, it is like business development. You are offering opportunities to entrepreneurs to not just have a social say, not just have a few friends, not just connect with like minded people, but also grow their business. So, this is amazing and very, very impressive. I'm happy and I must congratulate you on this, Anu.
Thank you.
500 businesses have tapped, have succeeded, have made money, have made a presence through Indian expats in Dubai. That's a great achievement.
Thank you.
And you are doing a commendable job, no doubt. Um, how many different types of businesses have tapped into your community? And in your view, what kind of a business is likely to thrive more than other kinds?
So see, this is a community platform, which means we have different interested, different interest oriented people and stuff like that. Some things work very, very well, and that is also an analysis or study that we have done over the period of time. So I have the prototypes or the samples or the examples of the last 500 businesses that I've worked in, and with which we have understood that. Uh, 80-85%, I'm very proud and happy to quote this number, that 80-85% we've been extremely super successful in getting sales to the clients, content stays where they're happy and they want to have longer relationships with us or come back to us for boost. So that's where the satisfaction lies. um, it's very tough to say that what works and what does not work on the platform, because um, uh, but then it is also where, for example, as an example, the apparels, the fashion industry related things, the career counseling, the education, kids education. So there are a lot of these things which now I know, if the client comes up to me, I'm like extra sure that it's going to work very, very well. And sometimes you get some unique products which also works very well because they're unique. But sometimes obviously you get a very new thing, because it's a evolving process and there's so new businesses in the market also. So it's a study for us as well to see, how. But if not even too many sales, at least they're getting the brand awareness. At least people are getting to know about them. And so I think it's like it's still helping them in some way or the other. So yeah, but it's tough to say a specific number in general, or a specific kind of business. But we're very happy that most of it has been super successful. Yeah.
Sorry, that was a hiccup. Okay. So yes, I really believe that you're doing a great job. My point is that when you say new businesses, I think you have an audience ready, right? An audience
Yeah.
of, let's say, 50,000 plus and maybe plus plus, ready for them to pitch their products and services to. And that's amazing. How open are you in receiving all kinds of, let's say, new businesses?
Very, very open, extremely open. The idea is to obviously give an opportunity to each and every kind of business. And because some of the businesses, like I said, I have done more in the past, so obviously it's a easy kill. And the new ones are a little more challenging, but that also gives you an perspective that how well it's working on the platform. In my opinion, if I have a 50K, 80K, 100,000 audience sitting in front of me, and I need to show them that, my product, there are 100 ways of doing it. So it's more about, every business comes with a different marketing strategy and stuff like that. And that's how we can help all of them.
From a banker to a community builder, yeah?
Yeah, it's been a funny
Did
journey.
you think, okay, let's go back, let's say 8 years. Did you ever think that you're going to be a community builder and be known for that?
Well, never ever. And there are a lot of times my college friends or my initial, corporate professional friends and colleagues, they find it very funny what I'm doing right now, and they're like, "Really?" I was a hardcore nerd, in terms of. So I come from an engineering background, so I'm an engineer myself. So yeah, that, and then that itself went into banking, was like a different combination itself, and then from banking to social media was another. So yeah,
It's
but I think
amazing.
all's well that
Yeah.
goes well.
It
So
tells, yes, definitely. All that ends well is perfectly fine. So, what
exactly.
I was about to say is yes, this is another message for our audience. You don't need to box yourself and restrict. You might not be made for just one sector, you might have been made to do a lot of things, and that could be one, two, three, 16. It depends on how open you are to grab an opportunity, how willing you are to learn more and thrive in things that are different from what you are already doing. So that matters a lot. As a business person, and because now you're an entrepreneur, right? What were some of the challenges that you faced, and how did you
uh,
overcome
oh, many ask me, but like each one has. But first and foremost, I would go back to the previous question and then relate to this one as well, where running a community itself, people don't find that much of a serious business. That's the hard fact. People find that, oh, okay, someone has created a platform, it's for fun, catching up, meeting up, gossiping, all of that. But to structurize it, and to make people believe that serious business can happen through um, community channels. And yes, because this is a I myself as an entrepreneur is a new space altogether. of what I'm doing right now. So gaining that trust from people, when we used to review, recommend products or services, when we used to talk about businesses, slowly people started. Initial ones were more struggling, where they were like, okay, what are they recommending and all that. But when they started relating, they started understanding that yes, the products that is being recommended, the services that is being recommended from Indian expats in Dubai has a check level themselves. First we check ourselves also before. It's not like you come to us and you want to run a business with a you want to run a marketing campaign and you're paying money and we just go out and about. No, it's not that. We also analyze ourselves also, so there is a validation, verification happening at our end as well. So yeah, reaching till here was obviously a little tough journey. And coming out from the notion that, oh, she's just a Facebook group admin or a WhatsApp group this thing. No, it's not like that. I call myself, even if I call myself a social entrepreneur, I call myself a business influencer. And these are new terms that were developed at that point,
Right.
so people did not knew what it is. And to get them to reach here was a bit of a journey. But I'm glad people believe in it now, and the trust is still evolving day by day. I'm happy with that. Yeah.
Who was the best support for you during this journey?
I think many of them. If I start taking the names, it'll be very long. But in fact, even you, Nousheen, you have also supported. You've been one of the from the time we have met. We have always had that professional touch and all of that. It's always inspiring to see what you're doing, and then probably grab some elements from it, and that's how we learn from each other. There are many people that I want to thank. Many of them, yeah.
That's amazing. I'm very happy to know that you've had good friends, and it's my honor to have you with us, my dear. And
Thank
our
you.
support will always be with you. You
Thank
can
you.
talk to us about literally any of your needs. We are always there. So,
Thank you.
moving on, what is the future for Indian expats in Dubai?
I have great plans, long visions, big visions, and all of that. Let's see. The prime core will still always remain the business platform bit of it, by supporting entrepreneurs, and all of that. I'm expanding my team as well. So by end of this year, I'll hire more 15 people for the team. So there are a lot of projects in marketing that is getting this thing, and we are coming up with new strategies also in the platter. Apart from that, we do events like exhibitions, fashion shows, business meetups, and also basically that's also where we are evolving. We are get taking the next level. We are scaling up in events and all of that. And still bringing people together. We want to do some creative corporate events as well. We want to do some creative, engaging events for the community as well.
Right. How
So
often your
that's what.
events happen?
Yeah, so that's the near goal future, and the ultimate future is to stay as number one community platform, and still deliver a uh, quality things out there to our members and to our key business owners. Yeah.
Great, very impressive. So, my question between when you were answering was, how often are your events hosted, and what is there in your events for the community? I know the second one is
So
very obvious, and the answer is already there.
yeah, we see. So the big scale events only happen once a year. It's actually too much of an ask to conduct one big event, and we are more heavy on events during the second half of the year. And in order to bring in community, I relate my events to the festivals of India as well. A lot of times, for example, now Diwali is coming up, so we'll have enough exhibitions around Diwali. So we do different locations. So we want to cater to everybody. So we do multiple locations, exhibitions, um, events like fashion shows. So there are a lot of these ladies who have these dreams of walking the ramp. We have our tie-ups with other events, bigger pageants, where we make sure they have a goal and they're reaching over there. So I run a pageant called India Dubai Queen, which happens every year. So that is one big project, and a lot of meetups here and there to engage the people, to make sure networking events are happening, and all of that. Yeah.
Very interesting. And yes, definitely, we wish you a lot of luck for upcoming events for this year and the next.
Thank
So,
you,
when
Nosh.
you're running a business, your business inspiration can come from almost anywhere. You know, you can get inspiration even when you're driving to work and you see something. So, everything, in my view, everything that you are exposed to, everybody you are connected to, everybody you are meeting, and every incident in your life becomes a contributing factor towards who you are and the way you are going to grow your business.
True.
So, what are some of your life incidents, that you believe are major contributive factors towards where you are today?
So, well, in the initial stages, like I said, I was part of various Facebook groups. I used to lead some of them as well, but I realized the market gap. I realized that, everybody is just chit chatting on it, or people are not so active. These were the only two things that I saw. And that's where I'm going back to the point which I said that I wanted to structureize and, I wanted some productivity to happen on the platform. That was definitely the initial stage, and thereafter how to keep improving, how to keep scaling up, how to keep adding elements has been like, I'm always like out, open, alert, and meeting people, checking out what is happening, what people are liking, because our work is such, we have to be on toes all the time, and we have to keep making it entertaining, creative, valuable all the time. And people get bored very easily, that's the hard fact also. So you have to keep it very, very interesting all the time, so it becomes crazy at times.
That must have made you an idea hunter.
And like you said, incidents, it's like every second, third day there is an incident that gives me something or the other click. And yeah, that's so there, I don't know how, maybe hundreds of events by far.
Yes, yes, sure.
Incidents by far, yeah.
Hmm, great. So, coming towards the benefit part, yes, there are many ways in which a community offers a lot of benefits to people who are associated with them. Can you list five benefits that people who are a part of Indian expats in Dubai can reap on? Just five, so that everybody knows, okay, this is what I can get from here.
So you can become part of the events if you are somebody who loves becoming part of the events, if you want to lead events, or if you want to be a participant in any of the events. That is number one. Within the events also, if you want to exhibit your products, if you're a small business owner, medium business owner, I mean, that's how it's going to help you. If you have visions of, walking the ramp and becoming having a modeling career, or becoming a big name in the market in modeling and in fashion industry, then we can help you with that. Another thing that I can think of is, as a business owner, you will be able to reach masses, your brand will reach the voice. Also, we do brands, discounts, codes. So even if you are like Noshin also rightly said, from grocery till apparels till fitness, or whatever deals you're looking for, we have tie-ups, more than 100 tie-ups available on our website. And you can just use our discount codes and, be happy that you've got a discount. So yeah, these kind of elements.
Amazing. I will add now my five benefits also.
Yeah, sure. No, please, please.
To
Yeah.
top it off, there has to be
Yeah.
some topping on the ice cream. So the
Interesting
first
to know from
benefit,
you.
yes, for sure. I'm also a part of the community and I have found it highly beneficial. Here is how I have capitalized on it, and you should learn from these five, let me say, benefits that you can also have. First one, I learned from what other people were doing, and I learned to avoid the mistakes that they were making. Because obviously, when you have a bird's eye view, you can see what everybody else is doing, and you can also see what works and what doesn't work. And that's where you improvise and pick up the things that really work and do away with things that are other people's mistakes. It's important for you to do that because that's how you grow and that's how you thrive, isn't it? So some of the major pitfalls that could be very obvious could be the wrong way of approaching people, could be the inaccurate brand positioning, could be misunderstood expectations, could be over expected outcomes. So avoiding these can actually help you make best of your community, let me say, partnership and engagement. Then exchanging tips of the trade. I exchanged tips of the trade and I got some tips in return. And once you are a part of a community, this is something you should capitalize on because it'll help you in understanding some pros of being associated with a community. If you do not do that and you hold back, people will think that you are not adding enough. Remember, it's always a two-way relationship, isn't it?
Of
You have
course.
to give something to get something. So be a giver, and that will automatically make you a recipient of a lot of blessings. Then, knowledge sharing. Again, it's associated with what I have said, number two, but number three is passing on knowledge to others. One of the biggest functions of a community of entrepreneurs is to pass on the knowledge that they have gathered from their experiences. So share your story, share your professional experiences, and let other people understand how they can place themselves better to make best of the opportunities you are all in as a part of a community. Fourth one, make connections. Oh, yes, be open. Let everybody approach you even if they are not meaning business. Let them be connected to you, let them talk to you, let them feel comfortable with you, because that is where trust is built. And that's how you go on and on as a, let me say, active member of a community. And last, which is very important but not the least, business skills, develop them. Make sure that you are grabbing all the opportunities that are coming your way. Anul and myself are doing the same, and that is why we are who we are. So, if you want to be like us, successful entrepreneurs, having thriving communities, and working in collaboration together, you definitely can make use of the tips that Anul has provided and that I have just shared with you. I know it's a little bit cheeky, but yes, that's how we make things happen.
All the points that you mentioned are actually very, very relevant and amazing. I hope people and the audience understand these points and, get the benefit out of that.
Yes, Anul, I've also been thinking since you are a marketing person at the moment, apart from being an engineer and a banker, you should give some marketing tips as well before we close for the day.
Yeah, general tip is to be consistent, be hardworking, never give up. Very easily, definitely not. And just understand one thing, that if something is not working right, then maybe there's a possibility that the what we are presenting outside is not in the right package. Maybe the product is fantastic, but you're weak on marketing. That's most of the times seen that situation where people don't know how to influence the audience or what to use as the right words or right framework. So any support, guys, if you need, we are right here.
Great. Thank you so much for today, Anul. I really enjoyed my conversation with you.
Same
As
here.
usual, I believe that our audience has also enjoyed and are willing to become a part of the community to understand how they can leverage on Indian expats in Dubai. Thank you so much, Anul, and have a good day.
Thank you, Nosheen. Thank you for having me today. Take care.
Take care. Bye bye, everyone. You can contact Anul through Indian Expats in Dubai on Instagram, on Facebook, and also on LinkedIn. Have a great day and enjoy your rest of the week.
Bye.